It's Monday, September 16th, 2019. We are in the end of the full moon phase. This is the time when we have clarity and we have realizations. The moon is in Aries. The skill today is be adaptable and go with the flow. True alignments or higher octaves are openness, heightened creativity, putting things together and getting the message, imparting information, looking within, ambitious, practice, beauty, accepting changes, envisioning the future that is desired, and commonality. Catalysts for change or the lower octaves are cut off or isolating and withdrawing, avoiding an issue, looking to the external world for personal peace and satisfaction, strained relationships, things going sideways before they reform, fatigue, we want to rest when we can, it is heavy energy, holding on to something that is trying to leave, strained relationships, I already put that, didn't I? Close-minded, overly competitive, and naive. The Sabian symbol for the month is 7 Virgo, the Sabian symbol of a harem. This is the exposure of the trafficking rings and valuing self. The Sabian symbol for the year, 16 Aries, fairies dancing in the setting sun, the beginning of the end of the New World Order. Welcome to Saturn Direct Week. Get ready for the ground shift. Saturn will begin to station direct tomorrow, Tuesday, September 17th at 4:46 a.m. Eastern Time. At that time, Saturn appears to stop in its tracks. This is an astrological, not an astronomical event. Saturn will take until Thursday morning around the same time of the day to begin moving forward again. The day a planet stations retrograde or direct is usually quite eventful. Saturn is a powerhouse. When it changes directions, we feel it. We feel it reverberate through the ground beneath us. We quake, the world quakes. This is a major part of an epic point in time, the conjunction of Saturn and Pluto in January. So Saturn takes the lead and stations direct first, and Pluto will follow suit in a couple of weeks. And then it will really be on. The structure of our lives in the world begins to change rapidly now as we approach the conjunction of Saturn and Pluto less encumbered. This event has been building and it happens over a long period of time, about a year. You see how the day a planet changes direction in the middle of this would be important. Saturn and Pluto are working to bring in new systems and a new order. This is happening at all levels of our interpersonal lives and our world at large. It really is quite a race, and today we have the moon squaring Pluto, while Pluto is discharging a relay race and Mars is discharging a swimming race. When the moon makes the square with Pluto at 12:02 p.m. Eastern Time today, it will be within arc minutes of exact conjunction with the Eris point. So the moon is conjunct the Eris point, and Pluto is and has been in square to the Eris point since August 24th. Eris is the energy that brings order out of chaos. It is the favorite energetic of the Illuminati to manipulate world events, and it is usually done through the subterfuge of false flags. Speaking of, Hurricane Humberto lashed the already battered islands of the Bahamas overnight. This as the Earth discharges the energetic of an inhabited island. And the event in Saudi Arabia is likely another maneuver. It should not be a surprise that this area of the world is in focus since the new moon occurred at the degree of a harem. When we think of harems, the first place we think of is Saudi Arabia. False flags have the potential to be more successful when they bring in the astrological energetics. Saturn stationing direct in all of this indicates that it is time to face the music. The astrology also tells us how to maximize the day, seizing the opportunity. Number 1, adapt, compromise, and go with the flow. The Earth discharging the energetic of an inhabited island tells us that it's important to relate to people and try to find common ground. Any issues should be approached with the mindset of unity. We want to aim for peaceful coexistence. This requires us to make allowances and try to understand where other people are coming from and why. The agile spiritual warrior recognizes the need to be adaptable, Be prepared for hiccups and plans gone awry. This happens when a planet stations direct, so we go, or glow, with the flow. The black moon has moved to 16 Pisces. Ah, we're halfway there, black mooners. And the energetic of, in a quiet moment, a creative individual experiences the flow of inspiration. Open-heartedly go with the flow of rebirth. Struggle and resistance just makes things harder. We can trust that higher forces are intervening to facilitate the changes. We are protected. Number 2, new perspective. Mercury and Venus have moved into Libra, which is a most lovely time. Today, Venus is discharging. The dawn of a new day reveals everything changed. You may have had some surprises since the new moon because Venus was destined to show us the truth about relationships this month. At the new moon, which sets the tone and theme for the month, Venus was discharging 12 Virgo, a bride with her veil snatched away. We lose an illusion. Now, Venus wants us to see the truth of that illusion and make changes accordingly. How do things look in the light of a new day, after the light of the full moon phase? 3. Messages and inspiration, possibly from unconventional sources. Mercury is discharging, a man teaching the true inner knowledge of the new world to his students. What is the universe trying to tell you today? What has been elusive for you? We are in the process of incoming loveliness, and today Mercury wants to further that mission and show us the importance of valuing ourselves. What do you have to offer a new world? And number 4, keep it simple. The KISS, keep it simple sweetie principle, is in full effect with the sun discharging 24 Virgo, Mary and her white lamb. Innocence and the protection of innocence is the core of this energy. What does this symbol speak to you? So today, wise owls, we are stepping to the side and giving Saturn wide berth as it prepares to stop and then boomerang forward once again. Our hearts are open to the changes Saturn is bringing. And if you really want to be Saturn's new best friend, take some personal responsibility and be the change that should be. Peace and love to all.